vigilance, precision, teamwork. There is no room for error when it comes to defending our skies. Ground-based air defense, or GBAD, is critical to Singapore's security. Keeping our skies safe is an immense responsibility, and GBAD units and operators have to be on top of their game at all times. As such, the annual Flaming Arrow Challenge aims to hone the skills of GBAD operators and maintain a high level of operational readiness among the units through friendly competition.
The Flaming Arrow Challenge pits the various ground-based air defense units against one another in their key air defense tasks. It requires vigilance, persistence, and endurance.
The objective is to build camaraderie, the team spirit, and also while we always embrace the traveller effort, we should combine training, not only our own GBAD guy, also with the controllers.
This year's Flaming Arrow Challenge also saw an increased proportion of NS men participants, 50% as compared to 20% last year.
More than 50% of our manpower is NS. Our NS men's commitment and proficiency in their own weapon system is very important. And that was why this year we have increased that participation to more closely reflect our manpower profile.
3 GBAD platforms were fielded this year, each with its unique characteristics and capabilities. Together, they form a multi-layered air defense system that guards against a wide spectrum of threats. The various tasks in the Flaming Arrow Challenge test the core proficiencies of the GBAD operators and reflect the operational requirements during an actual mobilization. During the deployment task, GBAD operators had to set up their platforms within a specified time frame.
Similar to all the other GBAD units, we deploy at night, so it became one of the challenges that we will face every deployment, that we need to work under the dark. We also have to do our camouflaging to make sure that hostile aircraft or hostile UAVs cannot detect us. We also have to set up our own local security to protect ourselves from hostile ground threat.
Hostile aircraft on the horizon signaled the start of the engagement task. The GBAD operators swiftly tracked and locked onto their targets and simulated firing upon these aerial threats. As each GBAD platform is different, the scoring system has to take into account the strengths and role of each GBAD platform to ensure that all units are judged fairly.
Because we have a very short distance short-range RBS system, the Spider, the high end, and also the IHawk system. HIMAC and the Spider system, we give higher weightages for the fighters, and then for the V-short, we have given high weightage for the helicopters. That's how we try to balance it off.
After a series of engagements, the operators raced against time in the missile loading task. Time was of the essence, and every second wasted was a moment of vulnerability waiting to be exploited. During an extended deployment, system faults might occur and must be rectified swiftly to reduce operational downtime. The maintenance crew kept a cool head under the hot sun as they attempted the operational maintenance task. And at long last, the moment that everyone was waiting for. After days of intense competition, the results of the Flaming Arrow Challenge were finally out.
The overall champion for Flaming Arrow Challenge 2016 is... #163 Squadron!
The competition is not just about pitting one unit against another, but each team striving to outdo themselves. The kind of fighting spirit, the kind of team excellence that I see in the NS men working hand in glove with the active was extremely gratifying.
The NS men really serve as a source of motivation and inspiration for our younger generation, our younger guys. NS men are really a spirited bunch of people. They are ever willing, ever ready to deliver what they need to deliver. At the same time, they also bring back our memories, our heritage, our history from the past, and they share it with the new generation. And this built the camaraderie as well as fostered a strong squadron spirit amongst all of them.
The word challenge is a very apt description of this entire exercise. The NS men take it as a challenge to up the level of operational readiness. Overall, it helps to push the agenda of a high-performance team as well as forging the Air Force tribe.
They have done very well this year. In fact, we have actually made the challenge this year even closer to the operational demands and scenarios that we'll be faced with. That gives us a lot of confidence in them being able to do the job when the mission comes. To all the men and women of the GBAD community active in NS, continue to work hard and strive for even higher standards for FAC 17. Thank you.